Let's unbox the PS5 Slim. Digital edition. Best edition.
You're greeted by the home screen, which has all the games that you've recently played right at the forefront. And once you get past that, what you're going to get into is your media gallery. So all the screenshots for your trophies and the screenshots you take will all be there. Now, if we get to the very end, this is where we get into the game library. So all the games that you have downloaded, all the games you have bought, and all the subscription games that you have from PlayStation Plus, all that will be there. Now, when we transition from the game tab to the media tab, this is where we get into more of the watching stuff, the TV, the movies, all of that. So you'll have Crunchyroll for your anime, you'll have your Tubi, you'll have your Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video, basically all the new movies that come out from theaters, TV shows, and basically everything that everyone likes to watch and everything that's popular, you can find it here. So if you have a subscription, it's best to link it. Now, if we transition from the media to the game tab, what we have is we're going to have the home center. This is basically all the essentials that you need. What friends are online, any new messages, and any news that might be coming out for any games that you might play. Now, if we go from there, we have the PlayStation Store. Everybody knows about the PlayStation Store. This is all the games that are going to be coming out, all the games that you can wish list. You'll have your collections. So you'll have your Ubisoft collections. You'll have your skating collections, racing games, shooter games. You'll basically have everything categorized. Now, from there, we'll have our deals. Arguably one of the best places that you can go in the PlayStation Store and get games for cheap. Once we go from there, we'll have the subscriptions. So if you have PlayStation Plus, which you pretty much need to play, that's where you can find that at. Now we'll have our browse, which is basically our general stuff. So if you want to, it's almost your search for it. So if you have a game specifically in mind, you can go searching for it. Now we have our PlayStation Plus, which basically encompasses everything that PlayStation Plus has to offer. This is where you can find your free games for the month. We all kind of know how that goes every month. We have our collections, which is basically what games does the PlayStation Plus has to offer depending on what tier you have. Now, I have Extra, which is the second tier from the bottom, and I honestly think that you should really think about what you want to get from PlayStation Plus and how much you want to spend per month or yearly. I think Extra is worth it because it has the game catalog, which as you can see has a lot of games. If you're into single player games, it will last you a while. It will really last you a while. And then you can upgrade and eventually go to the premium, which will have the classic catalog. And that has a lot. But to go back to the front, listen, this is the home bar that I would call it. This is the home page, what has your essentials, but more accessible, right? So you have your friends right here. You can have your messages. You can have your news. This is music if you want to link anything, which I would recommend because it is nicer to have it in your headset. This, we have our settings for our controller, which we can adjust the volume levels for the music, the controller volume itself. This is your mic and your accessories that you might have, and basically your battery. Now, after exploring the whole PS5 homepage, I would have to say that the previous consoles does have nostalgia, but in terms of accessibility, customization, and how the overall layout is, I think the PS5 is honestly the best one so far. Not to say that the other ones aren't bad, because I do like the other ones, but the PS5 has grown on me. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like it. Now, I know some might be wondering, how does the PS5 look running games that claim that they can go to 4K? And here is some test footage for that.